Hello friends, here is Mr. Ramesh Chandra and taking lecture on Introduction to Trigonometry, and the lecture is useful for NTSE class 10 board and the student who are preparing for IIT Foundation. Let's start with measurement of angles. The basic unit that we use to measure angles are first turn, grade, pitches, degree, radian and steradians. Turn was the initial unit that people used to measure the angle between two rays, and then we get grade and pitches, that is at the time of Babylonian. But nowadays degree, radian and steradian are commonly used. Gradient was the angle that is 1 by 400 of a turn, and these angles are less used nowadays. So let's move on one by one how to measure these angles. Let's say first we have turn. You can see here the one turn is considered to be equal to 360 degree, and 3 by 4 turn is equivalent to 270, and similarly half turn is equivalent to 180 degree and 1 by 4 turn is 90 degree. So from here you can observe what is turn. Next we have grade, or we can say gradient, and that is 1 by 400 of a turn, that is 1 grade. Or what people do is they have divided a quarter or right angle into 100 equal parts, and that one part is called a grade. Next we have Babylonian unit, that is pitches, that is equivalent to 2.5 degree at that time. We don't have this unit much in use nowadays. Next we have degree. As you can see, most of you have used this protractor to measure angle between two rays, and what they did is they divided a straight line into 180 equal parts, as you can see. Next we have radian. As you can see, the symbolic representation is C. Here you can see here XC. Here you can see there is a circle and arc length S, as you can observe here. This angle we have measured as theta C. Theta C is representing angle in radian. Let's say this is a circle of radius R, and the arc length S is making angle theta C at its center. Then we have some result as theta CS is equal to S upon R, this length upon this radius, or we can say arc length S is equal to R into theta C. Again, you may have known about the fact the arc length is equal to theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. If we make theta in degree, and for complete circle theta become 360 degree, and this become the circumference of this circle. Now again, next angle we have steradian, and this is the angle that measures solid angle. Here you can see we have a ball and its center is here, and the solid angle is represented by omega, as you can see. Now what is steradian? Let's see in another figure. As you can see, I have taken a sphere and cut a cone from here. Solid angle omega defined as the area of this surface upon its radius. For complete sphere, surface area of a sphere upon its radius square is equivalent to 4 pi. This become a fixed ratio. So surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square. So these were the unit that we used to measure different kind of angle, for ray, for circular measurement, for solid angle. Now we are moving on different system that we adopt to measure angles. So let's say first we have sexagesimal system, that is degree, minute, second system, and second one radian XC. These are the two main important system that we use nowadays, and these are important for NTSE, IIT and other competitive exams. So let's explain one by one. First we have sexagesimal system. We also call this as degree, minute, second system. Now what is 1 degree? What is 1 degree? This is the system adopted from the time of Babylonian. At the time of Babylonian, there were 360 days in a calendar year. So what he did, he divided 360 into 4 quadrants, and that we called as quadrant. First quadrant, second quadrant, third and fourth quadrant. And he relate a right angle triangle as one quarter. He divided right angle triangle into 90 equal part, you can see here, and define each part as a 1 degree. Further, he again divided 1 degree as 60 equal part and called minutes. Here you can see we have 60 minute in 1 degree, and again he further subdivide minute into seconds, and 1 minute is equal to 60 second. This is symbol for minute and this is symbol for second, and these were used as linear scale. What is linear scale? Like if we have 60 minute in 1 degree, then there would be 120 minute in 2 degree. And what would be the number of minute in 3 degree? That is 3 into 60, that is 180 minutes. So these are the angle that is linearly dependent. So we have called this as linear scale. Now question is how to plot the angle in degree. How to, some of you may have plot the angle in lower classes. So let's show you. These are the two rays, and I made this angle as 45 degree. So this is 45 degree, and we call this as acute angle. Why it is so? Since this angle is in between 0 to 90 degree. Another angle we have is 90 degree and call it as right angle, and we use this rectangular sign for 90 degree angle. Here you can see I have made is 135 degree, that is 90 plus 45 degree, and we call this as obtuse angle. Why we call this as obtuse angle? Since it is lying between 90 degree to 180 degree. So any angle lie between 90 to 180 degree, we call it as obtuse angle. There is 180 degree, as you can see, single line, and we call this as straight. Here is 240 degree angle, and we call this as reflex angle, since this angle is greater than 180 and less than 360 degree. Again, this is the 240 degree angle, and in the reverse we will have minus 120 degree as the same angle we will have. Now question is how to plot 405 degree, that is 360 plus 45 degree. So as you can see, 360 is about the one complete circle, and then we will need to add 45 degree angle. So here you can see there is 45 degree angle and then again one complete circle. So this is representing 405 degree angle. Here is we have minus 630 degree angle, and how it is? It is 360 plus 270 and minus sign is there. So it shows the clockwise rotation, not anti-clockwise. Let's have a look of all these angles. Now, where we use this system, degree, minute, second system, and the perfect example is GPS system, that is global positioning system. Here I am showing a image of Mathsarc education. Here you can see this is the point. Its GPS coordinate are 18 degree, 27 minute, 2.6789 seconds. This is north and east. What these northeast are showing? These are the latitudinal position and this is longitudinal position. And here you can also watch these coordinates. These coordinates are in degree. 18.450. These are in degree. As you can see, 18 degree point something, 18, and 73 degree something like that. So these are in degree, totally in degree, and these are in degree, minute, second system. So let's say one more example, that is the map of India. As you can see, these are the latitudinal lines and these are the longitudinal lines. I am recording this from here, so you can say that the Pune is less than 20 degrees at latitudinal position and more than 70 degree at longitudinal position. That's why we were getting 18 latitudinal position, 18 point something, and 73 point something as longitudinal position. Let's show you some real life application of this GPS system. Here you can see, watch this video. You are observing these angles. Observe here. There is bombarding is there. You can see there is a people moving there. These are the terrorists. This is also called thermal technology along with GPS system. Let's show you another. You may have seen this. Let's move on the problem solving ability. Here we have question number 1. Convert the following angles in degree, minute, second system. That is called sexagesimal system. So these are the 3 questions. These are the angle given in degree and not in degree, minute, second system. So we need to convert these angle into degree, minute, second system. So I'm gonna show you the working of first one. As we can see that 1.25 degree imply 1 degree plus 0.25 degree. Since we know that 1 degree is equivalent to 60 minutes, so this implies 0.25 into 60 minutes, that is equal to 15 minutes. So 0.25 degree is equivalent to 15 minutes. Hence, we can write 1.25 degree as 1 degree plus 0.25 degree, and that is equal to 1 degree plus 15 minutes. So this is the answer for this question. So here are the answer for other two. You can work it out your own. Let's move on another question. Question number 2. That is conversion of angle in degree. That is, the angle are given in degree, minute, second system and we need to calculate them in degree. So for this, how to convert them into degree? Let's have a solution for question number 2. You can calculate first, third your own. Here we have 50 degree, 20 minute and 15 seconds. And we write this as 15 degree plus 20 minute plus 15 second. So this is already in degree. So we need not to convert this into degree. And here's the 20 minute. So what we will do is, so now this become the angle in degree. Now we need to simplify this. On simplifying, you can see this is 1 by 3 and this is 1 by 240. On simplifying, we are getting this angle is 50.3375 degree. These are the answer for other two as well. You can see 50.3375 degree for the second one. Solve these two your own. This is the e-tuition live online coaching classes by Mathsarc Education for JEE Main, Advanced, NDA, KVPI, Olympiad boards and plus NEET and AIMS.